question I think some of you, if not all of you, is related to. Is it necessary for someone to pursue a goal that he chose, even if it is not in the realm of his knowledge and eagerness? The reason I ask this question is because of a story I'm about to tell you right now. There was a 5-year or a 6-year-old kid whose father asked him once, "Son, when you grow up, what would you be like a job?" The son answered with no hesitation, "Father, I want to be a dentist." So later after that, the kid grew up, studied and graduated from a university to become a dentist he sought to be. End of the story. Unfortunately, that was not the case with what happened to me during my childhood. True, I chose the dentist when I was a kid and stick to this thought during my elementary and intermediate levels. And there is no unknown reason why I chose dentistry. Is it because of my family? Is it because of the society? Is it because of my beloved country, Damascus? Fun fact, Damascus has a plethora of dentists, hence it is a famous job in the country. However, only when I entered the high school, things started to change. I began to have a unique interest in mathematics. I began to form a habit of reading. I had read a lot of books at that time and started to have doubts of me choosing the dentistry. Do I have to stick to that goal that conflicts with my interests? For a year, I struggled to find an answer to that question, until 2 members of my family came to me and their answers made me relieved. One of them was my father, who told me that life is a net of decisions and choices. Choose the ones that don't disturb that net, which is your life. The second one is my cousin, who told me a story about a friend of his who had the same backstory as mine, a predetermined goal with conflicting interests. Fortunately for him, he managed to change all of that and become an engineer, living with his interests, living with his hobbies, and live happily. And it's inspiring. So I researched the engineering and its different topics, and I chose from the different topics the electrical engineering major, that's so most suitable for me. That was before I graduated the high school, 3 or 4 months before. Flash forwards to the time when I entered the university, the critical point of my life. Now the plan was like this: study, and graduate in an EE major with a great GPA. A 2-step easy plan, easy as that, end of the story. Or is it? As much as I pleased with that plan, engineering had a lot in its pockets than it appeared to be. Engineering, gentlemen, besides of the technical stuff, had some social requirements. You have to do them in order to be an engineer. You have the chance to be a leader in your own group of study. You have the chance to present your ideas in front of the audience, tens if not hundreds of people. You have to attract your audience. And unfortunately, those were not found in me, and it was the first time to me. So I figured the best way to practice these kind of social interactions is to engulf in them. And then it came. It just popped like that and showed me the way of an effective speaker. That it, gentlemen, was the Toastmasters Club. I researched about the Toastmasters Club and its benefits, and made me say to myself, why not? Let me try. So I joined the KFUPM club for 2 semesters as a guest to test myself. Then I went to the TM International Club in Riyadh for an additional 4 months, just to make it all sustainable. A full year of experience, all put together in a pathway membership that a year of membership that all put together in the Pathway membership and began my journey as an independent Toastmaster speaker like I'm doing right now. End of the story. Or is it? Only time will tell, gentlemen. Thanks for listening, and back to you, Toastmaster Amin.